Let's go.
We reach everything conceivable.
Turn that shit up, this big face beats.
MJ shit though, right?
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in the studio with the RecBoys though. It's showtime.
They the hottest DJ
We ready
out
to let the
here.
horns go, right? Okay, look. I try to tell them nobody do it like these guys, so I'll explain it with La Sicaria. Two languages so y'all can get hit both ways.
Hit for the heat.
So we don't care if you throw shade. The RecBoys got it locked again. I'm talking the hottest guests, independent artists to the executive gems.
En la calle con el show número uno. Poniendo la presión como el sumo de los miércoles.
That's every Wednesday at 7. We're independent from past to present to future. Don't let me lose you, the show is fire.
Get Rec, que el mundo se prepare. Estamos internacional, nadie que se compare.
And they throw you the trivia, so you gotta be sharp. Chris think he know it all, so beat him and you quiet as
En
bar.
estaciones FM, YouTube and Facebook Live. Yeah, DJ Shot and Mr. Cat, thank you for watching.
RecBoys.
Request AKA Catch the Rep.
And DJ RecBoy Shaq.
So, RecBoys? Nigga, I love you in my heart every day, motherfucker.
RecBoys. I'm tapping with my guys, the RecBoys. You should tap in too.
In the studio, with Captain Red.
What's shaking, my peoples? You already know what it is. DJ RecBoy Shot, Mr. Catch Rec. Welcome back to In the Studio with the RecBoys. And real quick, this is At This Point. I know. We're supposed to have a guest. But you know, we get into At This Point. We showing some love. What up, though?
Chilling, man. You already know, blessed. Glad to be back another week. You know what I mean? What's good with you? How's everything?
Everything is good, man. New York's up 2-1. You know, nice shirt you got there.
I'm ready. If you ain't got yours, go get yours, man.
Yeah, man. Especially if you're in New York. Especially if you're from New York. You know, you should feel proud. Speaking of, have you watched any of the games?
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all look sharp. Appreciate that, Bunk. Appreciate that. Let's get into it. We only got an hour. You only got a pregame for the game.
I got a couple questions for you. I know you got some shit on the which.
Oh, you want to start your questions?
Yeah, I got some questions.
Hold on. Let me get you back on here. Let me get you on this one too. Gotcha. All right. What up?
At this point, is hip hop music missing a superstar?
Nah, they got Drake. They got superstars. They got enough superstars. Hove, Kendrick's a superstar. J. Cole's a superstar. Nicki's a superstar. Well, Nicki's not rapping, but nah. I mean, think about people.
I don't know. It felt like a superstar before. They just felt bigger than life. You know what I mean? Like it just they didn't feel reachable. Like they felt mysterious. You know what I mean? It don't feel like that today. Or am I thinking about it?
I don't know. I think Drake is at that level.
No, 100%. But I'm saying, like, all right, Drake, who like superstars. It was plural. Like,
Hov?
Like, all right.
Let me see who else on that type of level. It's hard in hip hop. You don't really get too many.
With all the internet, it feels like they almost become regular. Right?
Yeah,
like the constant access to them, the constant, you seen it every day now. Like you start to realize, they just like you. Is not, you know what I mean?
Yeah and no, because you may see somebody, but it might not actually. Like we see a lot of Hove, but we don't see a lot of Hove. Like Hove's picture be on the timeline, people be talking about Hove, but while they're talking about Hove, we don't really see what Hove is doing. We don't get an insight into what Hove is doing until we get an interview. And I think it's the same way with Drake. I think it's the same way with a lot of them. Kendrick.
Yeah, Drake don't do a lot of interviews. Kendrick don't. Don't do
J.
yeah, no,
Cole.
yeah, okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, you know, I mean, a lot of the stuff that we see is like fans like doing their own understanding or their interpretation of what, you know, what they may think somebody is doing. Bunky said, like Michael said, if Haley's comment every week, would you want to see it? No.
Say that again, like Michael said.
That's what the internet does. It gives Haley's comment every week. So at that point in time, you're really not interested in it because you done seen it a million times. I said that's a good point, Bob. I never really thought about that. What else you got for me?
Viral songs hurting full projects at this point.
Yes, even though it shouldn't.
Pick a side. All right, yeah, I mean you did pick a side. Okay, explain.
It's hurting because a lot of people equate a viral song to success. Like sell it like if you have a viral song doesn't mean that you're gonna fill up a stadium. You're gonna fill up even a venue, period. You get what I'm saying? So I think a lot of people believe that and then they ride that wave or they try to do it for as long as possible. Perfect example, 6ix9ine. Like he wasn't putting out albums. He put out singles. And he was riding the wave, riding the wave, riding the wave. He just so happened to catch on at the point that, well, on their part, it was a lot of marketing, there was a lot of footwork behind it. But he was able to sustain that. A lot of people aren't going to be able to sustain what he did as far as I think he put out 8 singles, 8 platinum.
Yeah, I think it was 8. Yeah,
something like that.
But even
now,
that, they were songs that held the project because you only heard them hit songs. Like you didn't go check out the project.
Yeah, well, no, I was just giving him as an example because he didn't have a project. But if you're just doing the singles and not worrying about a project, I mean, we've had guests on who've done that.
So yeah. So is social media making music more disposable at this point?
I don't think it's social
because of
media.
all these trends.
I think it's
with all these trends and shit that everybody's trying to keep up with, that they trying to move so quick to grab everybody's attention. Is it making it that the project people are not going to check the projects, the music? You know what I mean? It's these one songs that come like Matt's Being Friends. They just dropped how many projects already? How many songs have you heard of the project besides the 2 singles and the remix that just came out?
I'm really not like I heard the first 2 and then it was like I'm not really, you know, they gotta convince me. You get what I'm saying? I'm not sold on them. I'm not really, you know, I like the joint they got with Rick Ross.
The
first one though,
or whatever it is.
The first one,
or whatever it is.
Yeah, that shit. Only because I like the beat. You get what I'm saying?
But again, singles. But you haven't went back. So before when an artist drops something, they dropped a couple singles, and then it intrigued you to go listen to the album. Right now they're dropping singles, but is that as a fan who listened, you and the people tuned in, is it intriguing you enough to go check out the full project now, or is it moving so quick that you just on to the next one already? The next artist.
No, a lot of them aren't doing whole projects, but if the song is dope, I'm gonna go check out the project because I want to see what else is on there. You get what I'm saying? So I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know if when Drake released, did he release a single or he just let the people pick the single?
He just let the whole shit out. Yeah,
and he let the people pick the single that they wanted, that they like. So I mean,
which is why I asked this. That's why I thought about this question. That's honestly why I thought about this question. Not only the 3 album thing. Let's just keep it to one album. You dropped the whole album without dropping a single. and just let it go. You know what I mean? Then it made me think about back in the day, like, yo, as even known artists, superstar artists will release a single to get the anticipation up, find out which one's really hitting, which one's really moving, then they know which direction to really go. You know what I mean? That's why I asked that. Are these songs hurting full projects? Because do you think if he would have dropped the single, this is Drake, so it's probably a dumb question, but you think if he would have dropped the single, he would have got this. If he would have dropped the single from each project, he would have got the same reaction that he did by him just letting it out like that?
I think so.
I mean, it's Drake. That was
Yeah. And
Yeah.
the anticipation. So that's really not fair on any other artist part. But I get what you're saying, and you have to be. I think you have to be a certain caliber of artist to be able to pull that off. Like Beyonce did it. You get what I'm saying? Jay-Z wanted to do it. You know,
I think Jay-Z's biggest fear is the numbers. I'm gonna just keep it a buck. Like last week, I was kind of dancing. You know what I mean? If he don't do the numbers that these bigger artists are doing, then to him it's a fail. You know what I mean? That's just he play a different type of chess. You know what I mean? Like what he's doing is he's not playing checkers. He's still not playing checkers at this stage in his career either.
Yeah,
he's playing chess.
I just think it has to make sense, and I think that if he can figure out a way to guarantee 1 million sales, then he'll drop the album. But it's gonna be something more than just the album, and he knows that. You get what I'm saying? Like the anticipation is there for the haters and the stands to push the numbers, but he's one of those guys that wants to go beyond. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's not sold, he's not putting it out. You get what I'm saying? Like he's not copping it if he don't already got it sold. If he ain't already got it mastered out where he getting his points off top, he's not even going to see Poppy. He's just gonna be like, all right, whatever. You know, I'm just saying, like think about it like that. You get what I'm saying? And me personally, that's where I believe he's at. So I don't think that he's unless he figures out another way. You know, I'm excited because I want him to figure out another way. I want the minds to keep going because Drake dropping 3 albums was something new. You get what I'm saying? So now it's like, all right, this is dope. Nobody's done this. Why did he do this? Breaking down what he's done and what he's accomplished by doing this should make you want to figure out, well, what's the next step? You get what I'm saying? I mean, that's how I am. That's how I feel about it. But
so let me ask you this. At this point, does real talent still matter more than networking? Think about it. Some artists become famous through branding and promotion before fans even know what their music is. Then you got others who are crazy talented and remain unnoticed because they don't have the marketing. So at this point, does real talent still matter more than marketing?
Nah, you got to market yourself. You got to be branded yourself. You have to make a mark because the record labels and the people that you're trying to get this advance from, they don't have the time. Like the A&R part, the artist and development part is out. Or it's not out, it's shortened.
That's out. It's out.
No, because there's certain things that they do for you. There's certain things. No. That's not, I mean, even like it's not where you sit for like 2 years and go through everything and figure it out. You may be a 6-month crash course. You know what I'm saying? The A&R stuff is there, is just shortened. Very, very to no point. You get what I'm saying? I think now, instead of the A&R doing the job, the A&R tells the artist what you need to do. Instead of the A&R saying, come on, we got to go do this photo shoot. Come on, we got to do this interview. You get what I'm saying? The A&R is saying, yo, you got to start making your rounds. You got to start putting out your merch. You get what I'm saying? Versus before, they were taking step by step. It was a longer process. you know. But to that point, they want you when you're already branded. They want you to be able to be like, all right, you got a nice little brand. I'm gonna put you in my Walmart, but it's where I'm gonna put you at depends on how good you are, how well your brand sells. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, or even online with Amazon, me and you can have the same product selling at the same price, but if or you're a little bit known because you done already built up your base and went there, they're gonna put your shit where people can see it. Versus me, who I don't have that much really going on, but I got something. It's there. You can go to Amazon and get it, but you got to search for my shit. Your shit gonna pop up on the first search. So, you know,
It's crazy because for me, I think I agree with you. I think we're in a game now to where marketing matters way more than skill. You could be dead trash, and if you know how to market and push your shit, you could be successful. Whatever that is to you, success.
see, but my whole thing
keep
is
saying that.
Yeah, but at the same time, at a certain point, you get the artist gets delusional to where they really believe that like this. It's a gumbo of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the artist can be actually super trash, but in their mind, they're it. And one or two things are gonna happen. They're gonna get on, and there's gonna be some quirky people that like it, that feel like, yo, that's it. You get what I'm saying? Or he's gonna manipulate or figure out what he needs to do. He's gonna tweak what he needs to do. You get what I'm saying? So,
it's a fact. Marketing is everything these days.
No, well, you got to convince yourself before you can convince anybody else. So somebody where it's like, he's trash. All right, well, I'm gonna convince you because I truly believe this. And then they go hard. They do whatever it takes to convince that person. Sometimes, dude, there's people that we know right now who were horrible when we met them. Horrible. But they believed that they were that better, that they got actually better. You get what I'm saying? But at that point in time,
everything starts with yourself.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. They were delusional enough to say, "No, I'm nice. I'm nice." To not stop. You get what I'm saying? So
that ain't that ain't delusional though.
Nah, it is. I think
the delusional part is to believe that you can't. And I think to what you call it with the marketing, like, bro, there's so many people out there doing some shit that they know nothing about, but they just know how to market it and get the right people around them. You know what I mean? To move the needle. You know what I mean? And make shit happen. If you now we go back to the music. If you an artist and you're not the best of artists, but you know how to market and push yourself, there's a lane. You know what I mean? It's the talented ones who get lost in it because they're so talented, they're so stuck on the music that they don't. Now they're looking for somebody to help them with that, and then somebody who knows how to do that ends up doing some crazy shit. You know what I mean? It's just weird. I 100% agree right now that marketing is over talent right now. There's a lot of dope talent, bro. Think about how many artists we come across on this show that should be out of here. If not even just one-hit wonders. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then so be it. You know what I mean? It's just crazy. Now, let me ask you this. With everything going on, is hip-hop, at this point, is hip-hop becoming too sensitive? Let's take hip-hop out of it. Let's just entertainment as a whole. It's becoming too sensitive.
I think hip hop is what the times are calling for.
What do you mean?
I think entertainment period is what it's supposed to be for the present time that we're in right now. We're learning and we're making mistakes at the same time. Same way it was in the 80s. In 86.
Nah, hell no.
Yeah.
You go to jail now if you curse somebody out online.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's the time that we live in. So now, because that's the time that we lived in, a lot of things, it's like that, because so much else has changed.
So since times has changed, things have got too sensitive. You're saying you agree with the statement?
I don't want to say too sensitive. I think they're what they're supposed to be for the time. You think sensitivity was giving that boy? Nah, you think sensitivity was giving that boy murder charge?
What boy?
The kid, Carmelo Anthony, the track kid that stabbed the. You know, like, I mean, I think that there's some sensitivity issues, but I think there's some stuff to where we're desensitized, where it's like, oh damn, there's another one bites the dust, or that's like business as usual. You get what I'm saying? Like, how many people? Well, I don't want to say how many people, but I've spoken to some people who think what's going on with the fans beating up Spurs fans is like, well, that's just New Yorkers for you. And it's like, nah, nigga, no, it's not New Yorkers for you. Like, this shit is bad business, my nigga. My son likes the Spurs. And you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, dude, first of all, I wouldn't put myself in that situation because I know where I'm going to end up at. And I'm one of those that I think for people. You get what I just don't think for me. I think for people. So I would never even go attempt to take my kid down there. And you get what I'm saying? In the Spurs thing, not because I'm soft or I don't want to rep his team, is because somebody touches my son, it's up. It's up. It's not even like that. You know what I mean? I try not to get that part, but you get what I'm saying? So I don't think it's too sensitive. I think it's what it is for the time that we're living in.
No, I think it's a little sensitive, man. I understand what you're saying. The points you're saying, I 100% agree with. I wasn't talking that deep. I'm just saying it's too sensitive. With everything going on, like, yo, listen, the way these kids are taking words and now they doing all this extra, it's just way too sensitive. It's way, like, those were the parents who were getting bullied when they were kids and they ain't know how to tell their kids to tell somebody, shut the fuck up. Like, you know, I'm just trying to be as simple as I can with it. You know what I mean?
Nah,
but
I get it.
What topics you got? What you got?
All right. Well, before we get into it, I got this. Make sure you guys tune in Thursday night, June 11th, Tea Time with Bunky. Yours truly will be on. We're going to be having some tea. We're going to be chopping it up. Shout out to Bunky. That's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, Instagram Live. At this point, what do you think about me going on Bunky's show again? I might be like the Memphis Bleak to her Drink Champs, like, right?
Yeah, kind of. Memphis Bleak got his own show for me, but yeah, kind of. Nah, super dope. Y'all gonna get it back into the politics? Talk about all that stuff?
I would like to. You know what? It's more so. Don't tell her either. It's more so that I can light a little fire. All right. Well, still don't tell her. So I can light a little fire under her because she's been slacking lately, and she has so much to offer. And I'm like, damn, Bunk, not another show. And she's like, you know, and I get it, life be lifing, but Bunk, man, you made a commitment, Bunk. You got people hungry and they need you. So you gotta figure it out, bro. You gotta figure it out. All right. So shout out to Bunky. We will be chopping it up tomorrow night. We'll be talking about the game, politics, and what's going on. So whatever we don't cover here, we'll cover over there. You know. But shout out to Bunky. What else? Oh, here we go. Let's not forget tonight, 8:30, game 4. How you feel? Do the Knicks win?
I hope they win tonight. We need it.
Got you. There's been a big thing with the officiating going on. How do you feel about that?
I mean, some of the shit was, you could see it. It was blatant, you know what I mean? But, you know, they get paid to do their job. We just get paid to talk shit. Let's see what happens.
Well, this play right here is what got everybody's attention, and this is the play on
When they push
Brunson.
Brunson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a heavy topic, right? But how would you handle this?
Same way he did. Y'all seen what happened in the tape, and go right to work. Go right to the gym, probably right after that interview, and go to work.
Feel you.
Yeah, listen, these dudes are professional. Like, you know what I mean? Like, these dudes are professional. That's how they make it this far in their career. Like, they know what time it is. Like, y'all let them come to your house and play like y'all was some little kids, regardless of the rest shit. Like, and I hate to say this, but yeah, listen, in your house, it shouldn't have been that close in the first place. Don't even give the refs that opportunity. You know what I mean? Shit happens. You know what I mean? It was. I don't know, but I've seen Brunson play like that before, but not like how. Like, it felt like he didn't want to give the ball up. Like, he was trying to look for his little streak. You know what I mean? But at some point, I think it's gonna be different. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think tonight's gonna be different. We need this tonight. You know what I mean? We need this one.
He started playing like how you used to play.
I was never a ball hog.
Man, you used to play give and go ball. You have me give you the ball, and then you tell me go to hell. And then it just be I'd be having to get mine off the rebound. So Monkey, he ain't right.
Yeah,
Monkey,
but there wasn't too many rebounds.
See, that's what keeping it real. That's what, at this point, at this very point, keeping it real goes wrong.
Keep it above.
Yo, listen. That's one thing I could say. I was reminiscing today. Man, we put a lot of foot to ass playing basketball. Imagine if they would have had foot to ass. Foot to ass means
I don't know. I just seen Davies. What made me think about it was I seen Davies in an interview with somebody, a big interview too. He came on and told the dude pause on national TV. I'm like, this dude's a fucking idiot.
Oh yeah, I seen that. I seen the interview. Yeah, I think they were on MSNBC or somewhere, but I seen it and he told dude pause. But nah, I think we would definitely, the game would have been stopped right there. Yeah, that's how we met. That's how
similar circumstances.
Yeah, you know. But speaking of the game, well, we're on the Knicks. How did you feel about Remy's verse on the Ever Since You Left Me Nick version?
I thought it was dope. I thought it was a good way to big up, a certain flow. It was dope. It was nice. It was nice.
It was nice.
It was good. I liked it.
All right, because it's nice to rap ain't cool. Like nobody want to hear. Nah, that was nice. Nobody.
It was nice. She did her thing. It was nice. It was nice. Right. But I also thought it was a way of complimenting, the original.
Got you.
The original. It was like 4 bars in there that was just, wasn't hers, which was dope. You know what I mean? When she put it together, it was nice. I liked it.
Yeah. All right. I got you.
I want to hear the official remix. And from what I heard, that's not the official remix. So I want to see what's going on with the official remix.
You got the official remix?
No, I don't got the official remix.
Stop it. You have the official remix. It's in the inbox, nigga. We've had it for about 10 days. We had it 3 days before they dropped it.
In the email?
Yeah, man. I was
that was the Remy one.
It's all three. It's the Nick joint. It says Nick's on it.
Right, that's Remy. There's 2 other ones in it. See, I overlooked it. Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, they have the one. They have the one that they put the video out for. Then they have the one
rapping in front of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, then they have the one where he says I went deaf on the Knicks. The one that she's on just doesn't say the Knicks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we had the clean, the edited, and the regular joint. I was surprised too.
Yeah, no, there's the official There's the official when they come through, grab them and do what you and put them up.
I was trying,
but
I
be coming through.
I got to pay attention more to that inbox. She just said, "All we need is one chip. That's it. That's it."
Right.
Speaking of the Knicks, we're gonna still talk about the Knicks a little bit. Did you get to see the Cardi B halftime show?
Nah, I didn't see it.
I didn't see it either, and I hope somebody from ESPN is watching. I will never watch a game on ESPN.
What?
I don't know. I don't know how I watched the game on ESPN, but the people were commentating on ESPN. Horrible. They had some dude that was from WWE, and I don't know whatever they were doing over there. I'm watching the original ABC, whatever it comes on. That's what I'm gonna watch it on. I don't know how I got to ESPN, but it was horrible. But anyway, during the Cardi B's performance, which I didn't get to see, but they made a big thing where Charles went viral for saying Cardi B got the wrong initial on the last name, should be Cardi D's. And he said it actually live while during the halftime show. So I don't know. Your thoughts?
I ain't got that. Wow.
Right.
Like,
I guess.
wow.
I guess. Right. I guess. I don't know. All right.
What's your thoughts?
I mean,
you got something else? Yeah.
I was watching it, but I seen them looking away. Yeah, Rashid, I think so too. Him and Shaq, they were both crazy. But between us two, Shaq be doing some questionable stuff anyway. Like, Unc be giving, like, Unc don't give a care. 21 and up, he's making moves. And I get it, but you got once you got kids that's older than that, it's like weirdo vibes.
You got kids older than that.
That's what I'm saying. So after that point, it gets a little bit weird. For me, at this point, for me, I think forever it would be weird for me. But at this point, Shaq is doing it. But anyway, tonight's halftime show, did you hear?
No.
Nigga.
Can't see it.
Guess who's doing
Wu-Tang.
Guess who's
who's all
doing
going? Out of all of them, who's going? Who's performing?
I bet you every single last one of them would be there. Guarantee you. Old Dirty Bastard Son's gonna be there. Old Dirty Bastard Son's gonna be there. Unless Meth is out taping, like Power or whatever else he might be into. But when they came out for the Nas Empire State Tour, all of them showed up. Even Meth.
Yeah, but wasn't it sporadic? Here it is. Some of them came, some of them didn't.
Yeah, I think so, but they were all. I mean, I went and seen them in Jersey.
Rashida said all of them too. I seen an interview the other day with Meth, and he was like, they asked him, "Has any music you made without Wu-Tang been as significant?" Or something to that effect. He was like, nah. The METHOD, the one that he did with them, has been the most. What you call it, right? What do you think about that? You know what I mean? Because there's a lot of people who make music, right? And they just be that one name, that one artist. But there's a lot of pieces and a lot of people who had impact to make that one song that artist did, or multiple records that artist did. And then you get the artists who go out on their own after having that experience and just don't have that same success, I think we'll call it.
As dope as Meth is, Meth doesn't have a classic album, which sucks.
So that's one of those singles versus albums thing that we talked about earlier.
Yeah, he felt. I don't want to make it sound bad, but to Cal fell short like 4 joints. And when you think of four,
all I need wasn't that Mary's joint.
No, nah, that was it. Yeah.
Okay. But he said that. I'm not saying this. He said this in an interview.
Oh no! I believe it because you know why? Because it was that one that catapulted him. That was the one that took off. I don't Tikal.
Tikal's another one.
Yeah,
but that was the group record. He was saying like more of his success trying to go out on his own, and that the MBT was one of his singles that he had help from, other members.
Yeah, but even that's not even on his album. That's on the Into the 36 Chambers.
Right. But it was
that's not even his solo joint. Yeah, as it should be.
Right.
I mean, if it took all of them to
but
do
it's
it,
crazy. it's crazy for him to say that, to be the artist of his stature. Like, we talking about Meth. Like, this is the guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he one of the guys. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those artists. Like, you know what I mean? So for him to say that out of his mouth, I'm sitting there thinking like, dude, damn, bro, he's done so much by himself.
Right.
But
right.
what he's saying, what I gathered from what he was saying was, yo, everything I've done, that one right there, I was never able to recreate that one by myself. And I thought that was crazy. And I thought that was dope of him to say something like that. Because that's Meth. Like, you know what I mean? I say that again. We're talking about Meth.
And Meth still to this day get busy, you know?
Right.
Speaking of people who get busy, did you see this one?
Special and Jay, he talking about he going back in the booth. I want to see what's going on. I still didn't even go back to listen to the verse that Special was talking about.
I saw somewhere where Kiss was like, yo, son got off. I've never seen where it said Kiss said he had a better verse.
Yo, listen, man, you come out to the park, sometimes you score 30. Sometimes Shy get to grab the rebounds for you and put them up. You know what I mean? It just happens. You know what I mean? It just happens, man. You can't front, man. You ain't get too many of my rebounds. You gotta stop lying on me.
Shout out to the homie Zaire. Make sure you guys tap into the Vault Hip Hop Show Fridays, 8 p.m. All right, lock in. YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. That's the homie. That's the homie. Yo, Zaire, you a 76ers fan, though. Ain't you on the low? He's from PA and he's close to Philly. So I'm pretty sure Zaire might be the ops. He might have felt the broom. He might not even want to talk to us.
That's my guy.
Now he might not want to talk to us. We giving him heartache right now with these RecBoy Nick joints on. He might be like, yeah, buddy. Like, yeah.
Make sure. Let me get close, nice and close. Make sure y'all go hit up Shot, man. You see, he got the blue one on. I think we got white ones. Hit them up.
Yep.
Limited edition.
Oh, the Knicks is his team. Nice.
Okay,
nice.
They going out real quick, these shirts, though.
Yeah, buddy. And we got the
Puerto Rican Day parade joints. Got the Puerto Rican Day flag joints, the C's.
Yeah, Puerto Rican flag joints. Yeah.
Hit us up, limited edition, couple weeks, and they out of here. You ain't gonna get them to next year.
Especially if you're going to the parade. If you're going to the parade or any parade, you're gonna be
fuck
out.
What Shaw's saying. It don't matter where you at. Get them, cop up, rep this shit. Go out there, you know what I mean, with the nice joint. You know what I mean? Match your kicks, get your shit, catch right. Get out there, look right. Reach out to the casino out there. Hit us up, man. $30 plus shipping the hand. If you go to the shop, you get it cheaper.
That's for you, Chris.
Yo, we don't got the June. We played us. We don't got one this year for that. Maybe next year, Rashid. That's a dope out there. But we can still kind of make something happen too.
Yeah, we might be able to.
Rashida, we might be able to do something.
Look at you, hype now.
But cop up what we got now, man. We got the RecBoy Nick joints. We got the flag Puerto Rican joints.
Oh, kill him. Oh, look.
What's up?
Because I got some time today. Yeah,
we got the New York Nick color rec joints. Tell you, limited edition, cop up when they gone, my people. Hit us up.
I might do the show like this for now on. I might do the rest of the show like this.
You walk up in the shop, you get it cheaper. We gotta mail it out. You know, Uncle Sam want his piece, so it's 30 plus shipping.
See, Rashida? See, that's that BS, Rashida. That's that BS. I see you.
What she said?
She said, I'm gonna need my
shirt to say Knicks. Nah.
You catching wreck. And just in case things don't go the way y'all think it's gonna go, it'll go dope with your hat or whatever, and then you ain't gotta say, yo, it's Knicks. You can slide off. I know. No. Hold on, because just how crazy y'all fans is getting over the freaking other fans, they gonna be quick to switch up if they lose. Yo, they gonna burn the city down either way. Nah, Rashida always support. She got Rashida, you have a custom joint. I don't have a custom joint. I'm like 0 for 2 from the Rodriguez collection. I'm like 0 for 2.
The rap
I don't
videos.
know. I don't know what's going on, but yo, baby girl, you moving because you done got everything. I listen, I ain't gonna blow you up. Keep doing what you're doing. Speaking, we're gonna keep it on Jada. All right. So you see what he said, right? He's in the studio making some killer music, right?
He
This
working.
is what he also said. I'm gonna let you read that.
Yeah, he said he only listens to that one track. I heard him say that. Make him pay.
So he's on something now.
Yeah, I don't. Hopefully he owns some. He's not trying to.
Here you
drink
go.
some
What's the
fucking water or
problem?
something.
I want to know what's the problem.
Ain't no
I
problem.
want to
I'm
know
just saying,
what's the problem. I want to
I
know
need
what's
the
the
Jada.
problem.
I need the Jadakiss I know. I don't need Jadakiss on some. On some trying to fucking hum and sing rap. I need Jadakiss, man. I need Jadakiss.
You think that's what he meant?
No. I think he was just trying to get the vibe of the song, cause the vibe of that,
Oh, speaking of that,
make him pay.
He's certified platinum already.
Who?
That Janet, shut the fuck up.
Janet, shut the fuck up.
The single off his album. So
I mean, it's not unexpected. Again, I'm waiting to see what the play gonna be after this. He did these 3 joints to get out of his fucking obligations at the label. I want to see what's going on now. I want to see what he's gonna do now, because I don't think I don't. Not that I don't think. I know he don't need the label to do what.
So what do you think he's gonna?
What he's doing?
What do you
I
think
hope he goes independent. I hope he goes independent and does all this shit himself.
And then what?
And then own all his shit. Because now he's got to wait, whatever, I think it's 25, 30 years. He got to wait till some of his music gets reverted back to him. So you can get 100% of everything that he's selling. Don't get me wrong, he's doing dope numbers. This is Drake. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to take nothing away from him. But he's not getting it. All that shit ain't going to him. So if he sells half of what he's selling now independently, he's making way more than what he's making right now. That's what I want to see. He don't need the machine. He ain't need the machine in a while. He just had an obligation he had to fulfill.
So I'm getting from you the whole goal is to be independent. That's all you don't give a fuck about nothing else.
Don't make your deals with these majors and do shit on the side, but that's where they own your shit. Like he's way past lineage. Like he can do what he wants. He could still sit there, pause, and play with their money. You know what I mean? And risk all their shit. I'm not saying that's a bad move either. But with the amount of motion and all the sales he got, the bad move is not owning your shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm pretty sure everybody wants ownership.
No, not everybody.
You know?
Not everybody. Everybody don't understand it. Because some ownership means nothing. But some ownership means everything. Like you can have an artist right now who's dope, but nobody don't know who he is. But they go that label, they get that deal, they get that marketing, they get that push, they become something. You know what I mean? And people start to get to know them, they get their little niche, they could do something. Then you get those artists who are dead dope but don't get no push. Nobody don't know them. They don't know how to network, how to sell their shit. They start saying, "Oh, the music industry is trash. Nobody doing nothing for me. Nobody don't help me." Yo, bro, if you want to sell 10 of those singles at $10 a wop, you made more than you would have did if, it goes to, again, I say this shit all the time. It's what success is to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but how many people do you know that's actually buying somebody's album from them like that? Even that's far-fetched.
Nobody out there really selling them themselves. Like they are, don't get me wrong, they are. There are some people like Salute the City. He sent a link the other day where he's selling this shit direct to consumer. But let's say let's say he sent it out to 100 people and only 10 people bought it. And he's selling it for $10 a wop. He's just made $100. That shit sits on the ESP for 6 months. He don't make $100 probably. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And that's just, That's probably
For
a bad
me,
example because I'm sure he's doing way better than that. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying.
no, I think it's the glass half full, half empty. Because I'm looking at it like how Ross was explaining it. Yo, you're gonna give me 500,000, and I just got to give you 4 albums.
Right.
Oh, all right. Oh, all right. It's like a car payment. Yo, listen, you gonna let me get this, and I just got to give you a certain amount of money every. And if I don't, then you come and get it. All right, bet. Well, my objective is to pay this shit off early. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna use this to go have the job, and then the job what I'm making buys 3 of these. So I'm just gonna do it so I can buy this off, and then now, yo, I'm not my next car I'm buying outright. You get what I'm saying? But
people don't think like that though. They don't believe in themselves that much though. You know what I mean? Like, yo,
well,
listen.
I think
even
it's having a plan though.
Right, but you gotta believe. Listen. In order to believe, you gotta know where you're going. You gotta know what you're doing. Like, this shit don't just. You can't just believe in something and be like, yo, I believe I'm gonna be the next fucking Michael Jordan. But you don't ever know how you're gonna go to the gym to go practice or go shoot these jump shots or these layups or go run these sprints and do it up. Like that. Yeah, that's the problem, Sha.
Yeah, well,
like, you know what I mean. That's the problem. Shit don't come into reality for people until they start putting what they're saying into action.
Yeah, well, I don't look at it as a problem. That's how they moving.
Well, not a problem. Maybe I said it. Maybe
like that's they gonna reach whatever height of success they gonna reach is what they put in, and it's, you get what I'm saying. But that's what everything in life.
But that's the problem because they don't know what success is to them. They look. Oh yeah, bro. They look at. All right, we use you. Oh, Sha got the barbershop. Yo, he's mad successful. He's doing blah, 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 blah. Cool. That's your perception. But now Shadow's living the perception, know what it is on a day-to-day. Right? Now, them looking from the outside in, they don't think what you, some people might not think what you have done is achievable. But if they sat down with you and they see that, yo, listen, it took some vision, it took a plan, it took fucking motivation, it took details, it took discipline, it took waking up, like, you know what I mean? To go, and then it's possible. That's the problem. People are dreaming, but don't want to do the work to make the dream their reality. Yo, bro, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And then tomorrow come and they don't do this. Then, yo, bro, what happened? What's up? Nah, you know what happened? I got to do this too. Or where are you going to do it tomorrow? But what happened? Yo, but then this. Yo, but what happened? You know why it didn't happen? Because you didn't have a fucking plan. You just shot in the dark. You didn't know where you was going first, what you was going to do second, what you was going to do third. If this happened, how you was going to do this. You didn't know. You just had a fucking dream.
Yeah. You gotta.
My bad. I went right in there. My bad.
No. What I'm saying is, I get it, and it's all on, you know, if you're gonna, whatever you're gonna do, you have to understand, like, this is what it takes to get it done. You know, some people think getting into the NBA is the be all end all. Some people think, yo, not only am I gonna be in the NBA, but I wanna win a championship. You get what I'm saying? Or yo, I want to be the rebounding king. You get what I'm saying? And then they work and they do it. You know, faith without work is dead. Absolutely. You know,
that's a fact. Like I'm talking to my son the other day, right? Because we go to New York tomorrow. We gotta go to college visit. So I'll be out there real quick tomorrow. Then I'm back. But I'm talking to shit. I'm like, yo, listen, man. You know what you got going on? You getting ready to go to school? Oh, Dad, I'm about ready to go work 2-3 jobs. I'm getting some money. Then I'm going to school. I'm like, that's dope. You got a plan. And he just looked at me like shocked. I'm like, yo, bro, it's the plan. Everything in the plan is not gonna work, but at least you have a plan. Just saying, yo, listen, I'm gonna go make some money this summer. Don't mean you're gonna make money this summer. Like, you know what I mean? You gotta have a plan. You gotta know what you're doing. You gotta know why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Obviously, the end goal for him is to make sure he got some bread for the college while he's there. You know, spending money and all that. Dope. You got a goal. You got a plan. That's what it's about. Now, if he would have sat here and just told me that I make some money, what? The fuck you like? What? Like, how you making money? What we doing? Like, right. That's what I'm saying. With a lot of these people, a lot of them know. Yo, listen, like my son, y'all want to go to school? Cool. Dope. How we getting there? What we doing while we there?
Yeah.
Well, what's the first thing we trying to accomplish when we get there? What we trying to accomplish in the half of the year when we there? Well, the first year, the second year, the third year, what we doing?
Yeah.
If not, it's just throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah. No. Yeah, you definitely have to have a plan. You need a plan. You have to believe in yourself. You have to put together a plan. Then you have to have the discipline to execute the plan. You know,
It's like 25% believing in yourself. I would say actually like 50. To me, that's the biggest one. Because if you believe in yourself, you got the plan. You know what I mean? It can happen.
Let me see. Oh, did you hear about this one? I don't know if we talked about this one. These two clowns.
That's 50 baby mama, right?
Yeah, buddy.
No, I haven't. We haven't spoke about it, but I haven't. I've been seeing it all on the blog. Something about the shit, the tape leaked or something like that.
Yeah. Who you think leaked the tape?
Probably 50. No, I don't know.
Nah. Do you really think 50 would? Because this shit don't make 50 look too great.
Oh man, he that petty though. That's 50, man.
But what petty is
he
it? That's his baby mama.
He don't give a fuck. Like he don't talk to his firstborn shop. Like that's
Nah,
a different type of individual, man.
Nah, that's different, dude. It's a different. He's not. He chose this one. The baby mama, his first baby mama. He
chose her too.
Before, yeah, but that was before he got on.
Yeah, but he still chose her too. And they're like, yo, listen to.
Yeah, but listen, no. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know this to be 100% true, but he probably don't got a good relationship with the kid either. Of her, like you know what I mean. Like that's one of the things I don't like about 50. Like I find that hard to and I've never been through a situation like that. But like, yo, bro, the kid that brought into this world. I hope I never go through no shit like that. You know what I mean? But I can't see that.
Well, I mean, either way, he picked her, dude. Like at the point that he got with her and decided, yo, we gonna have a child together. He could have had any chick he wanted to have. He chose her. So all that him not feeling nothing or yo, he don't really care. He's bugging. You know why? Because that his son's gonna care. And if he cares about his son, which he has a good relationship with this one, he's trying to get full custody from her. Yeah, but this one, he said that the other one, he said it's the mother and the other daughter. And they feel like homie's entitled. And I mean, it's wild because you can't tell somebody, even a parent, how to spend their money. So
or even how to be a parent, but it's still hard. It's still hard to sit back and look.
Yes, that's another thing
as a parent.
That's another thing. But they all look bad. She's doing interviews now. Her OnlyFans, like my whole thing is like, shorty, you have a son who's gonna see this eventually. Like you done already been dragged through the trial. Like. I don't, man. If this is what's going on, if this is what the world is filled with, man, I feel bad for them youngins out there just trying to find them a good woman because this is ridiculous. And she's like a builder chick. She's like what every chick basically is trying to look like anyway. So you get what I'm saying? It's just, I don't know, man. I don't even know. It's just, for me, it's just a bad situation. Thoughts? That's it? You done?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You didn't tell me who you think leaked it.
I told you probably 50. I'm 50? Joking, but I don't know. Yeah, I'm joking. I don't know.
See, there you go. Speaking of 50, did you see this one? Who kid be buzzing too? I don't know who be doing his thing over there, but he be dropping some shit, and I be like, yo, where are you getting this from? You get what I'm saying? But we gonna talk about it. 50 Cent clowns Diddy after new accusations of child molestation surface and calls out Usher for defending him in the past. So I guess there's like a civil suit, which isn't getting in a lot of press. But you know the chick KK that name kept coming up in Diddy's trial.
Mm-hmm.
His assistant, she just actually won a case. It was
Against
against her. That somebody was saying that she facilitated a rape. She went to trial and she was found not guilty and all that other good shit. So, you know, you didn't see that on Breakfast Club or Big Boy or any of that other shit, right? But you saw the other
You won't.
headlines. It's wild. Just to point some things out. So what's your feelings about, let's get a little bit serious real quick. About the
I'm
verdict.
waiting for my new drink. My bad, guy.
What do you feel about the verdict of the murder with the 2 kids?
It's bad. Very bad. I'll say that. And that's all I'm saying. The way the whole shit went down, man.
Yeah, man. Prayers to the family. Both families. Two boys lost. Like, and you know, it's just a sad day. You know, it's a big ass onion. There's so many layers to unpeel that, and we don't really talk about that here. You get what I'm saying? This is the only time that we really get into something socially. We don't do it very often because we really just we don't want people to take it the wrong way. Not everybody has the same life experiences. So, you know, we treat it as
everybody don't feel the same about it.
Absolutely. But
hold
else?
on, you know what's crazy is the other day we driving my son, right, and the cop got behind us. And I started seeing him get all scared and shit. And I'm like, yo, what's wrong with you? See the cops, and they said, what the fuck is wrong with the cop? Nah, every time. And I just start thinking, I'm like, yo, this society we live in. Like, I remember that. I remember being him. Like, you know what I mean? I remember that. I remember living, like, anytime a cop pulled up next to me, my heart go right to my ass. Like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Whether I was doing something wrong or whether I was in the right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then to have this man, we living in, listen, man. It's crazy.
Now,
it's crazy. What's up?
I think it comes with, I think we as a culture, as a people, need to rehab the conversation with our youth about officers and police. Because we were taught that, like, to fear them. And you know, I was just racially profiled. I got pulled over because we were going to a party, my niece and nephew's graduation celebration, and we had a rental. You know, some bullshit, but it was a 2026. It was a Rogue, and it had Connecticut plates, whatever. So I seen the state trooper. He looks like he's about to just get off, but I see him follow around the circle. So I'm like, all right, he's gonna pull me, whatever. So I pull over, and before I could even pull over all the way, he comes, you know, real hostile. So he comes to the car and he was like, yo, you failed to put on your blinker at 100 feet, whatever, license registration. So I'm like, whoa, slow down. like, say that again. Yeah, all right, whatever. All right, boom, here's my paperwork. Mind getting out the car, whatever. I know that at this point in my life, there's nothing going on. You get what I'm saying? But I'm treating the situation as such. But even I'm thinking that because of, I know that this is just a man at the end of the day, and I'm a man. He's not a Superman. He's not a super cop. It's not a cop where you're looking up like this. He's a man. Dude, so he's running my paperwork, and he's sitting in the car. Dude, the door is open. I'm leaning in the cop car like this while he's checking my paperwork on the computer. And it's like, I don't have no fear. But, you know, I'm thinking in my head that, like, yo, 30 years ago, he wouldn't allow me to get this close. You get what I'm saying? And I probably wouldn't have got that close because I'm not looking at them as just a man. We were taught like the police. You get what I'm saying? Like, yo, a lot of these guys are idiots. Like they're regular people. But because they're the police, we have this self-imposed fear. And it's human nature when that thing smells fear on you, they know they have the upper hand. And from there, it goes whichever way they want it to go. You get what I'm saying? And I don't know. I think maybe it's just because I am older and I understand now, and I'm not doing what I would used to do. So a police stop is a police stop to me. You get what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that it can't go crazy. You get what I'm saying?
But it goes on experience, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, dude, there's been times where I've been the guy on the sidewalk, handcuffed. You get what I'm saying? Where, you know, how the homie be showing the video. I was that guy mad times, dude. You get what I'm saying? I was in that light.
What I'm saying is, even to get to that point where you handcuffed, sometimes the circumstances of why you was pulled over is false to begin with anyway. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, a lot of this shit is judgment calls that is happening by these police. Like, and that's what happens. Like, you know what I mean? They're making judgment calls. You know what I mean?
And that's what.
In the same token, they're making a judgment call. They don't have to do what they're doing. They're doing that because they want to. I need the people to understand that. You showed it to a guy who was in law enforcement. My people, I need you to understand. They don't have to do what they're doing. They want to do what they're doing.
No, this guy,
like,
the very first thing he asked me was, once he got, yo, that's a nice car. I'm like, dude, it's a rental. It's a fucking Rogue. It's not even a nice car, dude. It's not even like, you get what it's a Rogue. Like, oh, well, it's yours? And I'm like, dude, do you have the rental agreement? I'm like, do you think I stole a car? I got my wife and my two boys and his girlfriend in the car. We're telling you we're all dressed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, what are you doing? We got to be here at a certain time. If you're going to give me the ticket, give me the ticket. You get what I'm saying? But all this, yo, like you had a whole story about why you pulled me over. But if you look at your dash cam, I see if you follow your dash cam, you were following me. Like it shows you at the beginning of the circle, and then you do the whole complete 360 to pull me over when there's 3 cars in front of you. And you tell me I didn't signal in time? I know what this is.
That's another thing I learned. Supposedly, those cameras don't go on until they initiate the stop, like until you pulled over.
Well, I asked for it. He gave me the ticket. He gave me the ticket, but I asked for it.
You see, I go like this, right?
Yeah, but I want to see it, and I want them to tell me that that's what happens. You get what I'm saying?
You won't see that in the video. I'll tell you that right now. But you can see the video when you get it. You won't see it until he gets out the car. That's when it starts.
Oh, see?
But my people, my bad. This our time this week. Like I said, hit us up for the limited merch. Merch is limited. I'm talking about limited. You see, Shy got the blue one there. I got the black one. The black shirt with the logo. Shy got the blue. We got the white. We got the rec joints. Hit us up. Limited. This, and we got the Puerto Rican flag C ones. Hit us up. Limited. Get them while we got them. You know what I mean? Sit out, support us, man.
Yeah, support the fans. Support your favorite Rec Boys. Listen, that is our time for this week. Hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Be safe. Love each other. Go Knicks. Go Knicks. If you guys are heading down to the city, please be safe. You know, it's just a game, goddammit. It's just a game. I get it, New York, but it's just a game. All right, Bunk. Yo, listen, I'll see you tomorrow, Bunk. We up. Tea time. You already know. Yo, that is our time for night. Be good. We love you. We out. Deuces. Easy.